Guys, today I will show you perhaps one of the best DPS setups ever created in Division 2, which will cover your ass in protection department as well. And on top of that, I will show you how you can modify this setup to fit your playstyle. I will show you two variants, two combinations, how to use this build and pretty much receive the same benefits. I will tell all the pros and cons for each setup, but in a nutshell, one thing you have to understand that this build claps those booty cheeks like that. Easy money. And if you love barbecue chicken setups, you know what you have to do. Hit that like, smash that sub, or leave a hateful comment. Anyway, welcome to the family. I am Uncle Butcher, covering Division 2 basically daily, so if you love this kind of stuff, then welcome to the insanity. And of course I will reveal some little dirty secrets in this setup. Long story short, I'm using St. Elmo's engine exotic assault rifle. I know that Ouroboros is kinda OP, but sorry, I love assault rifles. I am always using assault rifles in PvE and PvP. SMG class is not for me. It is what it is. Of course I have builds for SMGs, but I love assault rifles, and St. Elmo's engine is one of the best, if not the best, assault rifle in the game right now. It has by far the best weapon attachments for any exotic in the game. It slaps, it stops enemies with shock effect. In PvP it can be a pain in the ass if you don't have shock resistance or hazard protection, so you got the point. We are using this bad boy to deal some mayhem, but I'm using as well Ninja Bike Backpack, Striker Gear Set, 62% protection from elite, and glass cannon. And that's not it. But before we continue, quick word from the sponsor Diving.net. If you don't have enough time or good teammates, but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then Diving.net is set for you. They have absolutely amazing team on consoles. They will complete your order super quick. Everything happens through account sharing. This service has been working for many years. They have tons of customer reviews, but now with my promo code RBDIF or RBDIA, you will receive 15% discount on absolutely all services on any game. But now let's get back to my setup, legendary setup. And lately I'm playing around with glass cannon talent and how we can utilize this talent most efficiently and most safe way, and I came up with this kind of hybrid build where I have shit ton of protection from elites. I have in some occasions armor regen, and of course Ninja Bike Backpack. Why we need in this setup Ninja Bike Backpack? Because if you want to switch glass cannon for obliterate talent, which will be second best option in this build, you need high crit chance. And to receive crit chance, we need to use one Provident gear piece, and one Provident gear piece will give us headshot damage, which is actually really handy with extra handling and accuracy that Striker gear set is giving us, but also that important crit chance, 10% crit chance. So this build, like I said, is covering your ass in multiple departments. If you want to use this build with maximum DPS, boom, switch mods for crit damage, you got it. If you need more survivability, or you feel that the glass cannon is too much for your capabilities in the game or abilities, simply replace it with obliterate talent, but use Providence chest piece. It's simple as that. If you feel that you have way too much damage with glass cannon and you don't need that much, you can use protection from elite mods like I'm using in this footage right now. I'm using glass cannon with protection from elite mods everywhere, and I'm reaching 60 plus protection from elites because we are using in this build survivalist specialization. Survivalist specialization will give us additional protection from elite, fire grenades for crowd control reasons, medkit that will heal you and your teammates, and status affected enemies will receive more incoming damage. And we gonna apply status effects as well with St. Elmo's engine exotic assault rifle. So we have two sources how to apply status effects really easily, and in that way we can crowd control and deal more damage. It's super effective In solo, in team play, doesn't matter. Look at the shenanigans on Legendary Stronghold. Easy money. We are slapping those booty cheeks. Oh, your ex will be so jealous. God damn! Look how we are melting armor. I know, brother. Striker gearset is by far one of the best DPS gearsets, but in this footage, like I said, I have 62% protection from elites, which you can turn in additional crit damage buff. But like I said, we have multiple ways how to set up this build to fit your playstyle. For second weapon, I'm using FAMAS with Optimist, one of the best assault rifles in the game, I think for a couple years now. FAMAS is really good, it has nice stats, it has a high rate of fire, one of the highest rate of fires in the game, and with Striker Gearset our RPM is 1000. Jesus, yikes, it will shoot like SMG. God damn! For the pistol I'm using Orbit, DZ exclusive pistol, kill non-elite enemies, switch to your main weapon, boom, 40% extra crit damage and capped out crit chance, easy money. For the gear itself you need 3 striker pieces with crit damage and weapon damage, maximized weapon damage. For the chest piece you have 2 options. You can use Providence chest piece with Obliterate talent. This is crit damage numbers from Obliterate. So I am reaching 814k with all crit damage mods and Obliterate. But now, if I will switch to Perfect Glass Cannon and I will replace all the mods for protection from elites, yes, I will deal a little bit less damage, almost 700k. 696 precisely, but in returns I will have 60 plus protection from elites. So you see, difference is not that big. Yes, 100k, but you will not feel that on non-elites, on heroic missions you're gonna wipe everybody really quickly with stacked striker with that crazy rate of fire. You will not feel that much of difference. Maybe for incursions, yes, you go full DPS mode on, but in open world activities, if you farm control points, rescue operations, hostage situations, you name it, resource convoys, you don't need that amount of DPS. You will be much more effective on battlefield with some survivability, and Striker Gearset is not giving us any survivability whatsoever, only raw DPS. That's the reason why we are using survival specialization. So Medkit would give us for a couple seconds that precious armor regen. On top of that, we are using Ninja Bike Backpack, which will give us skill tier armor core attribute, which will work with our shield, which will have more health. On top of that, we have 60 plus protection from elites. So in that way, we are helping ourselves a little bit more. And this is one way how to play this build. Glass Cannon to deal amplified weapon damage, stack your Striker Gearset, 60 plus protection from elites, or replace protection from elites and Glass Cannon with Obliterate talent and crit damage mods. So yeah, you will receive DPS from elites much more, but you will deal a little bit more damage to every type of enemies. So it truly depends on your preference. I showed you my setup and how I used it, protection from elites and Glass Cannon. Now it's your turn. What you're gonna be? Bye.